Yep, yep, yep. So let's get it, folks. Let's get it. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but gotta check these levels. Gotta check these levels. We'll rug the stream in a few though. This is crazy. What's happening? What's happening? Yo, is levels good? Y'all can hear me? Big dog nigga. All right, cool, cool, cool. What's up, everybody? Bristology says let's go. Says the audio's good. West Scott in the building. Folks, folks. How we feeling today? Hope everybody's feeling good. Especially because we have a nice little green day going on in the whole not the whole. We're not gonna talk about the whole. When I think about the whole, I'm thinking about like the 10,000. No. We're not talking about no 10,000 plus coins on the chain. We're talking about the main core. That's what we're talking about over here. Okay, okay. We win it. We win it. Anthony Mew knows what's up. What's up? Elliot in the building. Elliot in the building. Versace feeling great. QC Organics was the deal. All right. All right. We gotta stay focused, folks. Stay focused, right? Let's really count our blessings because yeah, I'm inclined to really believe that RH is the giving tree. He really is, man. Like he's the giving tree, man. And people keep dissing him, disrespecting the work he's done and everything. And I don't think that's fair. I really don't. Even grifters have been given opportunity to win with Pulse Chain. Sad to say, they just create whatever they want to create at their whim and throw everything and anything out there. And you can't be mad at that. So the grifters could clap in glee and be happy. This is man's a giving tree, man. By default. Good, bad, hook or crook. It really is. Like folks, like you gotta be grateful because look at what's going on. And we didn't even reach the halving. Generally like 6 months after the halving is when you start to see something even remotely close to the bull market that we're all anticipating. That's gonna last up to a year. This is what has been shown historically. The bulls don't last as long as the bears. You got a good maybe 10 months to really do the right thing for yourselves and take advantage. You know, I don't predict. I don't do that. But I'm looking at things from past as far as history. After every having, good 6 months later is when you could just basically expect to really see something euphoric, something crazy. And these people here, man, we forget. People suffer amnesia, forget about like what this is all about. We forget. We don't respect the past to understand where we are and where we can go. This is not. It's not a joke. Like, folks laugh. I've never been in a space like this where people just laugh at everything, even at their demise, until it happens to them. Like, we're winning, man. We're winning. We're here. We're winning. We already won. We just got to let time catch up to us. Time, thing that people like act like it doesn't exist, act like this doesn't exist, and they want to get paid every day. There's other communities out there that just they do what they do as far as DJ, like maximum DJ, risky of risky, and they want to get paid every day, every day, every day, every day because whatever they're involved with, they're supposed to pay them every day, every day, every day, every day. But there's always some type of like certain lifespan to those things. They don't last long. Some may last a couple years, few years, sure. But we right here, we trying to really create something and understand what we have and learn. And at minimum, like kind of like look at it as like the opportunity to, replace this with your 401k, replace this with your CD account in some kind of, bank that leases us every day, you know? And it's just folks dismiss that. It doesn't matter. What's up? What's up, disciple? Disciples in the building, y'all. It's in the building.
You.
Your audio, your audio sound like you in the Matrix, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, I can hear you now. I can hear you a little bit better now. I
Okay.
heard you say, "Are you serious?"
Okay. Oh no, maybe my connection is off. Let me. I'm gonna go out
No
and come back in.
worries. Nah,
I'm gonna
keep
go.
building, man. You good? You good?
Okay. I
You
sound
good?
pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You
Great.
good?
I said the illustrious, the honorable crypto wonder. How are you?
Nah, man. All right, man. Marvelous, sensational,
Sensational.
excellent.
Same. Yeah. Same. Yeah. Magnificent.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
no. The word. And I mean, it's different words, man. Love it.
Yeah, man.
Love
Yeah, you
Love
can't
it.
have it any other way, man.
Man,
Can't
bro.
have it any other way, man.
We're coming
I'm just,
into. I'm
yeah. Go
listening.
ahead.
No.
No,
You
no,
go.
no. No, I'm just it's the same thing. We carrying on. We're another day closer to all-time highs for the RH coins, man. Closer to what we need to see. And we can't, lose sight and lose our footing. That's all. We can't lose our footing and pretend like other things, especially now, like now, to be distracted now. Nah, it's not the move. It's not the wave. Can't do that, man. Can't play ourselves like that, man. You know.
Right. Right. And it's funny how what's happening. I think that Pulse Nation has become this like controversial entity. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and really, it's we shouldn't be. You know,
Mm-hmm.
really, we
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't. We have been the pillar of staying focused because
100%.
of if you have any experience in previous cycles, you realize how much you can be distracted
Mm-hmm.
and what you will take. Let's say you got $10,000 that you're going to invest in the market for the bull cycle, and you say, "Oh man, I'm going to buy me some Ethereum and some Cardano
Mm-hmm.
and and a little bit of Bitcoin." Right? You're going to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't know anything about crypto like that. You really just know that crypto goes up and you work hard, you take care of your family, and you will love to experience gains. And
Mm-hmm.
so you enter the crypto market, right? So naturally, you're going to start listening to crypto news. And what happens, Wonder? What happens is you start hearing about this and that, and this coin went up, and oh, then and you're on the outside looking in, and you're looking at your gains like, okay, this is good. This person had $1,000, and they're making way more than me,
Mm-hmm.
and so you start chasing these potential X's in shit cornery,
Mm-hmm.
and you get distracted.
100%.
And at the end of the cycle, you realize if I would have just held ETH, I would have been good.
There you go.
If I would have just stayed chill, I would have been good. Now we have a person that came on the scene, blew up, Richard Hart. He's been in crypto since what, 2011? Millionaire, billionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makes a coin based off what he saw in the market, based off his, what he's thinking, created the parameters about it, got some smart people around him to figure out better code and like, okay, let's make these tokenomics around it. Thought experiment of a lifetime. People are like, you're a scammer, you're a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out his thought experiment was correct. And the way that he's been viewing the market and the way that he's been analyzing crypto the whole time is exactly what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he prove it with launching a coin, he went and debated for 4 years straight
Yep.
with top influencers, lawyers, enthusiasts, influencers alike,
Yep.
smashing them,
Yep.
proving proving how his mindset is comparable and makes a lot of sense.
100%. We have B
He
Weezy in the building.
yeah,
I didn't want to interrupt because Disciple was cooking. He's
Let him
heating up
cook.
already.
What's up,
did.
man? Let him
What's
cook.
up? What's up?
How you living, Weezy, man? It's good to see you, brother.
Good,
Did
man. I'm just at my job right now because, that's how we real responsible people should be,
be
earning a
Weezy?
living.
How dare you be a responsible man and have a job?
You should have been. You should have been. Vacationing somewhere, man. Like, what
And
were you
asking
talking
for money
That's
from
true. I should
people
be at the Dominican Republic, right?
and, and asking for money from people so that and then telling them, hey, I can teach you how to start a wallet. Give me $2,000.
There you go.
That's how you make it in crypto. You didn't know that, be Weezy?
Bro, teach me more.
You're you're an obvious pleb if that's not how you make your money.
Yo, the barber shop yesterday, all-time classic.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
one for
Hey,
the
bro,
books.
it's one for the books. I want to continue this thought real quick though.
Go ahead.
So you have this guy named Richard Hart. He does all this. He starts a coin. He goes and does all these debates. He realized something in the market about DeFi. DeFi emerges and catapults itself into the forefront of crypto during the last cycle. And he says, "Yeah, DeFi is awesome. This is a way for us to have freedom of speech, freedom of this, that, da 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 da. Hex is doing its thing, but we can't transact properly
Hmm.
on this network. What we're gonna do? We're gonna start our own network. We're gonna do our own layer one,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna build tokenomics around it. And we're gonna kind of like what Binance did. We're gonna have a decentralized exchange that where we can operate on it. And we're going to have a sacrifice phase to allow people to be airdrop these coins that believe in freedom of speech and freedom of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all this happens, and you have a group of guys that says, I remember how I felt by getting scammed. I remember how I felt when I thought a project was going to do something and it did not have enough network power, energy behind it, and basically it just dwindled out and the coin is worthless. I have a wallet full of worthless ERC20. Full of them.
Facts. 100%.
So this time, I'm just going to hold and focus on and preach
Mm-hmm.
these coins from a founder and from a philosophy that clearly is winning. And you know what happens? The there's a large there's a not large. There's a prominent group of people that have profited from that philosophy, that person, that those tokenomics that now say, why are you guys only talking about that now? Why are
Mm-hmm.
y'all preaching that we need to open ourselves up to whatever? There's new technologies, there's new ideas, you know, to go back into the same thing that brought me here, to go
Mm-hmm.
back into guessing and playing around and all, you know, that brought me. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Talk your talk, man.
Well,
Talk.
Wonder is saying, hey, we're telling our audience, whoever's listening, you don't have to listen. You can always leave. But
Mm-hmm.
we're telling our audience, focus. Playing around typically gets you wrecked. You might listen to one or two people that won off playing around, but don't get it in your mind like that's the norm. I've met a couple people that have hit in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Couple.
I've seen the videos too. Yep.
I've met a couple people that went to the casino and they hit the jackpot. But is that the norm?
Hell no.
Nope.
Absolutely not. We finally found somebody in crypto that has credibility, that's a billionaire from crypto that says, I learned, I figured it out. And we're going to build something around these principles that I figured out and I know works.
Keep cooking. I'll be right back. Keep cooking.
We're going to build something around those principles and what works. And what we're trying to tell everybody is, hey, you don't have to overthink this. You don't have to reinvent the wheel that's already been made. Just get the core coins and forget the noise. If you're on Twitter and you see all the back and forth and everything like that, that's just entertainment and sensationalism.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on what actually has credible wins. All these other guys are just trying to latch on and take your money. And we've seen it over and over and over again. You actually had people trade their value out of Pulse Chain, out of Hex, and take that value over to Titanic X. And now they get to watch our founder and his team and the associating wallets pump these coins. And it was just really tickling our balls.
What, like 1%?
They just want it's just I'm gonna show y'all the potential of what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
30% up, tickling your balls. But you're gonna invest in Titanic X. You're a moron. You got OGs telling you to go and buy meme coins and compare a meme coin to Hex as if Hex is a meme coin and justify it. And then turn around and say, you're a pleb. Look at my house. I have a nice house. You're a pleb. No, bro. You're 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 shilling a meme coin in the bottom of the market when people should be getting the most valuable asset in crypto for a premium You're telling them, "Hell yeah, get this too," when they could be getting the best thing in crypto at a premium, and the best layer one, and the best DEX that supports that layer one at a premium, with the best founder that has a associating wallets that have hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars that can support those said projects. Go get a meme coin. Go play around. Why not? Yeah, we like meme coins. Ugly ass NFTs, goofy ass NFTs, pictures. Yeah, go get them. Waste your fucking money at the bottom of the bear when you can get more coins with your dollar. Waste your money doing that. We're the assholes. We're coping somehow. We're idiots. And they're smart? Nah, bro, you're not going to be able to continue that narrative no more. You're not. People are realizing that you're the idiot. You're the moron. You're the pleb. You're greedy. You're selfish. You're narcissistic. You're predatory. We're not hateful. You are actually hateful and indifferent towards people's situations. We don't make fun of people for having good jobs and being able to DCA whatever they have. We don't make fun of people for that. You do.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what? Can I add on to that point too? Especially what you
Absolutely.
were saying earlier about what Richard's goal was.
Go ahead, champ.
So for the people that are using the word pleb to diss others, whether it's they can only have $5 to DCA or oh you don't have a beach yet, a beach house, you do realize Richard Hart made Pulse Chain so everyone can play because Ethereum right now is still only for the elite of the elite to play.
Right.
$600 to transact, and it's only going to get worse later this bull run. Dude, and that's only for the multi millionaires or the super early people that can play with that. What do you think Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, when they want to come up, have been as successful as they were by just only appealing to the rich? Social network, for example, Mark Zuckerberg, right? He could have just made his own Facebook and only appealed to the Harvard people. But what did he do? He started adventuring to all the little colleges around the country. And boom, he made it big. But apparently that's plebish behavior to do that.
Yeah. The same people that when you hear their origin story, I was a drug addict. I was on a park bench. I was doing the best I could in my life, and then I ran into Richard Hart, and I read Sci-Fi, and I got off meth, and now I'm good. Haven't got my teeth fixed yet, but I'm a millionaire. Then they'll turn around and be like, you broke pleb, you
Mm-hmm.
broke you brokey.
Yeah.
That's why you can't afford to fucking meme coin it up because you're a broke pleb. You got scarce mentality. What are you talking about?
It's the immature factor. They don't have any, plausible, logical comeback or response. So they're going to just reduce themselves, to just name calling and things of that nature. It's like kids, little infantile mentality, like because it's there's nothing else that you can't make sense out of irrational behavior because it's all what we try to identify are the mistakes that we've made that we see. We're not perfect, but we can see what's going on and call it out and describe it to a T for months, for years. Like Pulse Nation, since Pulse Chain launch, that's been under a year, but a lot of us been doing this for quite some time. Same, keeping to true to what's worked. and that's been faded in a way, or disrespected, and no, like it doesn't make sense because we have the internet and it's undefeated, and these things are going to record everything opposite of what these rug pullers, these so-called RH, former RH supporters, former, believers have done, so that new people who really want to do the research can find what's really real. Like, can find these things and say, oh, okay, now this makes sense because, or whatever, or try to just, at least we try to stick to a certain message so that people don't get confused, because you can easily get duped. It's out here.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is a fair game, right? It's a solo sport. We get that. But these people right now, it's just a few of us versus everybody. And it's crazy. Shout out to the people who've been consistent, committed to what's allowed them to see remarkable gains that they've never seen in their life, and haven't disrespected that by talking crap about the founder and talking crap to other believers in the community who want to do the same thing for themselves. Y'all are jealous, you're selfish, you're insecure if you think that people who
I can't hear Wonder. Can y'all hear Wonder?
Yeah, okay. I thought I was the only one.
Okay, so yeah, so Satan was mad.
And what's funny is, Richard, the founder of the chain that you're in the playground with, did they realize he grew up not in the best conditions either? Did they not pay attention to that in the highest of stakes, where his dad was the only breadwinner in the household, with a blue collar worker as an AC guy? Come on now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and just to go with what Wonder was talking about is, you finally find a place where you're learning more than you ever understood about crypto. You're learning from your mistakes that you probably previously made in crypto, and why. Like the actual mechanisms of tokenomics and everything like that wasn't
Mhm.
being properly like pushed out there until RH. And he was like, no, this is what's happening, this, and this, and he's breaking it down and articulating it. And then you start hating on that guy that was doing that. And like, because we say, hey, we feel like this guy figured out crypto, figured out the ways to make it successful. Now we're not saying that he's perfect, like a perfect human being, like he's some god or like he's Jesus. What we're saying is we he's proven himself and we trust him and we riding with him through this next cycle, hardcore. And you have OGs,
100%.
and I hate that term OG, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's disrespectful to where that term actually comes from.
Right. Absolutely.
And you have these guys that were in Hex not even that much longer than me,
Hmm.
and they, you had OG tweet because Richard Hart tweeted out, oh, I was 20% off from my bottom call. Oh, hey, don't say that. The Max is gonna get mad at you because you're supposed to be perfect. So childish
Exactly.
and so irresponsible of your leadership.
Exactly.
And real men understand your sarcasm, but also understand how damaging you are
Hmm.
because of your own ego.
Hmm.
Your
Ask yourself,
ego
what
is
was the
your
motive?
ego is more important. You're showing yourself that your ego is more important
Exactly. Exactly. And their money.
than your money. This is why you will support a guy that's racist, that's You want to talk about toxic?
Hmm.
Sending bomb threats to people.
Mm-hmm.
But because your money is more important versus your integrity, oh, he's a good guy.
I
As
mean,
if what he got going on is so critical to the community.
right.
Like it's gonna fall apart if we don't support him. No, your money that you got tied in with him will fall apart
That's
if we don't
exact.
support
Boom, boom. Yep.
Right. Right. Right.
him.
Right.
And we're just man enough to call it out.
That's it. That's it, 100%. Like I came from other communities that with the same energy, the same belief, die hard this, die hard that, and going against specifically communities like Hexicans and all that. And they haven't; those communities have fallen by the wayside, dead in the water. Is down into the right for them, down into the right. And I'm seeing the same thing duplicated over here. And I get it because human beings, you want to attach to something. But the thing about it here is you attach to the creator that created this opportunity for you to play in this amusement park. Stick to the core though. Stick to the core. That same energy folks have to do all this other stuff, yo. Oh, we're gonna create this because liquidity pool and that meme and this, that, and this with the different, and there's nothing related to Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulsec. That same energy, if it was focused where it needed to be focused right here, we'd be having a different conversation. We'd be having a different conversation today. But folks just want to just learn the hard way. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Oh well. Oh well. It's gonna be what's gonna be. There's nothing more to say because there's no point in having debates. A debate of what? Debate of what? Debate is not producing any type of green candle. What debate between May of last year and now has produced any green candles anywhere? No, it's about who can piss farther than the other person. Who's strong is longer than the next one. That's all it's about. Beating the chest. Who has more? Whatever. Don't matter. None of it matters because guess what? RH is laughing at everybody. And he's like, yo, why am I even wasting my time here? Because you imagine what he could be thinking? Like looking at all this, he'll just do something like issue a tweet and change the whole landscape of a market for 24 hours because he wields that power because of the position he's in, just like any other founder or any of his peers. None of us at the bottom here can do what he's doing. None of us. None of us can do it. It's just what it is. And just people, everyone's not gonna get along with everybody because you got personalities out here. It's not about kumbaya all the time. Like folks, we have to understand, like nobody's gonna respect your bread more than you will. No one, no matter what they're promising you, what types of ideas and new dreams and technology and all this fancy schmancy talk, been hearing it for 7 years. You still hearing it. It's still going on simultaneously with other chains. It's still happening. Folks are being given all kinds of promises, all kinds of this, new project on top of a project, on top of a project, on top of a project. People trying to figure it out. They want to get paid every day, satisfy and insatiate their greedy palate. Yo, folks, all that right there, all that mania will just get you invariably wrecked. This is not, I mean, come on, man. The transference of wealth occurs from the impatient to the patient. Like that was mentioned already. I think Disciple I mentioned it already. If you just hold on to your Ethereum, the coin that many people even today in this community think is trash. They think Ethereum is trash. If you would have just held on to it for the last few years, you wouldn't feel like Ethereum is trash because of the value. How exponential climb that it went with 14,000x in 6 years. That's nothing to sneeze at. We got layer one, a fork of Ethereum, a coin on top of Ethereum that's just been offering yield when you lock it up. that performs on its own, that works on its own, no intermediary, no middleman, nothing. Got a Dex to accompany it. And it's all criticism left and right. All we've been hearing about criticism left and right. The Dex Schmex is just like, it's just lackluster, weak performing. It's not worth anything. Everything about some single-sided this, single-sided that. Drama, noise. You think Richard don't understand what's really taking place? Like, this man is playing a level of chess that just folks don't understand. They think it's just him just what? Making people feel bad or not caring. The man is in it for glory, like he said, and he's showing it. He's showing. It's what it is. It's just what's happening. You people, folks, get a grip. Like we gotta really remain focused and enjoy the fact that we experienced something great today. Like, a pump is a pump is a pump is a pump. It's moving towards more, many more. This is nothing. This is just, little bumps in the road. We're gonna look back at this time. We're gonna look back at this time. When you, no problem. When you thinking long term, we're gonna look at this period. It's just gonna be somewhat of a flat line on the future chart. You know what I'm saying? But what position you gonna play? You're gonna just listen to people saying all kinds of stuff and then sell everything, and then you out of the market and you lost your chance.
Can you hear me, Wonder?
Yeah. You lose your chance to experience future gains, potentially. Yeah, disciple, you good. Man, folks.
Okay, sorry, man. I'm listening.
Nah, no problem. Just, yeah, I'm gonna be winding down in another few minutes and stuff, but appreciate you coming by and dropping jewels and dropping your thoughts and sharing your thoughts with the community.
Man. It's just we're coming into a time where you're holding your core value is very important. If you're getting distracted, I'm sorry about the music in the background.
That's all good.
If you're getting distracted with playing around with these hopes and dreams, and like, oh, this is gonna pump, this is gonna do this guy, he's so smart because he's on a Twitter space talking shit about everybody. Listen, we already have a founder that figured the game out, and he's got
100%.
He's got people that have wallets. I'll say it like that can literally change the game in an instant. And we saw just a little trickle of it today.
Exactly.
Don't get confused or don't get rocked by these people that just want to grift you, just want to take your economic value and bring it to their project. When Richard said we don't need their tokens, we already launched a coin that had all the Ethereum coins uploaded. The codes for these other projects are already. We started out not being a ghost chain.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, even with just the Hex community, it's not a ghost chain.
Exactly.
So we don't need to send our money to these guys that have no credibility. They just talk smart in Twitter spaces, and they disparage the nuance by nuance, or a guy that invested in he invested in this with his last bit of his mom's, allowance money. Get a fucking job and stop being a bitch. How about that? I don't have no money. I mean, I need, get a job.
Right.
You live in America.
Right.
Stop making excuses and get a job.
Yeah.
Stop complaining all day on Twitter.
Right.
I don't. These guys, they make these 5-page love letters of how hard their life is. Shut the fuck up and get a job.
Right.
No one cares. You're a grown ass man.
Be productive.
Be productive.
Right.
It's crazy that the black guys are saying get a job,
Right. Exactly. Right. Be productive. Do something. Like, Stop wasting your time on the internet. Argue with other men.
Yeah.
Arguing with other men. Have no
What
socialization
you know?
skills.
Will some of these projects do well? Yeah. Do I know? I don't know. But I
Right,
know what RH does. I know what he knows. I know what he's
right.
been producing. I know what he's about. So I'm, on this go around, me with my good job, I'm banking on him,
100%.
not you, Mr. Random.
Right.
And then if you want to come do something, if you fud my bags, I'm gonna fud you. Sami,
Exactly.
you fud my bags, I'm gonna fud you. And all the other
100%.
ones that want to talk down on RH and what we got going on, you fud my bags to try to promote yourself, I'm gonna fud you. That's the
100%.
only reason we go at people that go at us. We don't go at them first.
Right. Right. It's not an offensive thing. It's just responding. Like this is
This is
weird.
the Russian missile defense system over here, baby. This is the S-700 system.
100%.
You shoot at us, it's gonna take your missile down and it's gonna shoot right back at you instantaneously.
100%.
But then it's like you guys are being toxic. No, 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 no. This is the S-700 system over here, baby.
No, yeah. 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 We too grown and don't have time for the foolishness. Don't have time for it. Don't
That's
have
right.
time. We're gonna keep on talking. We keep on sharing the message and spreading the message and doing the good work. Because this is value in and of itself too.
Yeah,
This is value, you know, making people understand what's what, helping people feel through the noise and the weirdness and helping people understand like, look, remain grounded. Let's remain grounded and focused and stick to the plan, at least to your plan, because my plan and yours could be two different things, but at least you have something set forth, so that way when you do see these changes in this market that's about to happen, right? And relatively soon, relatively, you could just say, okay, I'm ready, instead of just wrecking yourself now and being completely unprepared later on. And then you're really going to feel bad. Like, it's just what it is. It's just, that's all. That's all. That's all we saying, man. But disciple, you got any last words? Because I got a skedaddle, you know. He's probably not. I see Thoughts Child in the building. What's up, Thoughts? Says, yo, yo, tell 7. You're worshiping a couple guys who hope you each of the zeitgeist. Yeah, yeah. There's a great deal of conflating going on, false equivalence, people just being outright disrespectful, and folks just, is just trying to just psych you out, psychologically manipulate you out of opportunities that we possibly will never be able to have again. So people, open your eyes, be vigilant, you know, pay attention to what's not being said. We leave patterns over here. We leave patterns, like on the internet. We leave breadcrumbs, especially those of us that create content. After a while, we reveal who we are from what we talk about constantly. So try to pay attention to what people have done that have been pretty much committed and focused, that stayed the course the whole time. Shout out to everybody who's been committed and doing this work without even getting a single dollar or a single crypto, a single sat, Satoshi, whatever. But you knew that this work mattered. This was something that you were doing from your heart, literally, because I enjoy doing this, and I'm gonna continue to do the work because it matters. And we don't know what tomorrow will bring, but we're ready for it. And if we're fortunate enough to see another day, and I aspire that we're all fortunate enough to experience another strong, powerful bull cycle that's going to outdo all the previous three bull cycles or however many bull cycles in crypto. And I said three because post we only had three halvings in this space, but every bull had just like outperformed the previous. So imagine what this one, RH said something about, a six figure, like quarter of a mil for BTC as far as
Yeah, it's crazy.
his
My internet just starts tripping out of nowhere, bro.
mine too, man, mine too.
It
But
was all good.
I was gonna say, if you got any closing remarks.
No, my closing remarks were just like, it's fucking. They just started turning this music up in this lounge. It's fucking demons, man. It's demonic, man. Turn this shit off. Anyway,
Yeah.
the only thing that I have to say is, man, don't let them try to change the narrative on you last minute. That's what a lot of these OGs did. I don't know why they changed the narrative. They got something going on that they don't want to admit. Their
Right,
egos are like literally pouring out, trying to act like we're the ones being toxic and
right.
inflammatory when they have been talking shit the whole time. And then the only time that we stand up is when you flood our bags and you're literally removing mindset and monetary energy out of the necessary places, you know, that it needs to be to create a foundation. We were in the bear market where people should have been laying their foundation in the core coins. And instead of doing that, everybody saw an opportunity to say, oh, look at the Hex community. It's really, really strong. I can start a coin and have them bring some of their energy over here, and I can get rich.
Hun-
And it was just a game for them. It wasn't about you. It wasn't about protecting your bag. It wasn't about thinking about, you know, the position that you're in. They only were thinking about the position that they want to be in. And
100%.
so, just we're being honest with you. They can call us drunk and make excuses about their behavior all they want to. But the truth is going to stand for itself. The truth
100%.
is, we were actually being shepherds while they were being hirelings. We actually cared for the sheep and then want the wolf to eat them, and will put ourselves up killed, to be killed with them talking about us on Twitter, talking
Mm-hmm.
about us on YouTube, telling you that we're drunk maxis and we're
Mm-hmm.
toxic. We put ourselves up to be actually hit by telling you Richard Hart has shown himself to understand crypto and to be producing products in crypto to where you, as a newcomer, as a person coming out of the legacy traditional markets, there's a good likelihood you can win over here.
100%.
Don't get yourself fucked over. Don't get yourself jacked over like we did over and over again.
Yep.
You don't have to put your hand on the stove. We did it for you.
Yep.
So now figure out what crypto is, learn from Richard Hart, and even the OGs, learn from them too. But just
Mm-hmm.
don't go into their degenerate behavior because they have money to play around with. And a
Right.
lot of the money they have to play around with is your money that you gave them.
Thank you.
Stop giving them your money and just DCA into the good stuff. Don't worry about nothing else. If you got a couple, a little extra, like 7% of your bag or whatever, a little piece of your bag you want to play and DJing with, fine. But for the most part, man, trying to do all that trading and swapping in and out, and I'm gonna go over here and it's gonna go up, and I'm gonna put it back in post. That's not how it works, bro.
100%.
All the people that took their money and they put it into Titanic X, you can't swap back and win at this point. You lost,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like that for so many other projects that are out there. And and we're at the point. Look, man, I come from a family. My family on Christmas, Thanksgiving, we were open and we were honest.
Mm-hmm.
We told the truth to each other,
Mm-hmm.
but we loved each other anyway.
Yep.
I'm a piece of shit. I make mistakes. Whatever. We talk about it, but we still love each other.
Yep.
So I come from a background where we don't just say, "Oh, someone's doing some bullshit," and you don't say anything. I don't come from that culture. I come
Right.
from a culture of you tell the truth.
100%.
That's it. You just tell the truth, man.
100%.
And so maybe people are not used to that when Post Nation showed up. Maybe it's something that's not been done before.
Hey, it's needed. It's needed. It's just needed, man. Because we represent one half versus the other half to make the whole, bro. That's you know, what you
Yeah.
said was well said, bro.
So
Well
that's
said.
that's the only thing that that I have to say. Wonder, I appreciate you, and the last streams that you have been doing are incredible. I send it to my homies, and I'm like, listen, if you wanna get a good perspective of what's actually happened over the last 4 years, this is the person to listen to, because he remembers. And even when we chat back and forth, you remind us of what really happened and what person said what and how it went down. And I appreciate that because I'm not a person that remembers stuff. I'm a person that I can be mad as fuck at you, and then
Right.
I'll forget about it and I'll move on. I literally won't remember it.
Right. Right.
Like even like Marco the Hexican,
Right.
like I literally could forgive him and I would delete everything that happened before that. That's the type of person I am. I
Yeah.
don't sit up there and like hold grudges forever. But
Yeah.
but if I'm going back and forth with you, I could be the worst person ever to go back and forth with.
I appreciate that, man.
But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your streams. And like yeah, you keep us engaged. You keeping everybody focused. And for the people who are actually coming to a Crypto Wonders page and listening and actually taking heed, you will be rewarded. I truly believe it.
Appreciate
I
that,
truly
man.
believe it, man. And thank you so much, Wonder. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate
Likewise,
you so much.
you too. You're a man of a great deal of wisdom, and you provide a certain sense of like you take something that's complex and you know how to simplify it to touch the people, and is visceral. It's raw. It's hard hitting, but it's important and it's relevant, right? And I draw a lot from you, from the Pulse Nation, and some of the core people like Dots, Johnny Chaos, Identity Block, some of the core guys that's out here, even Hexo, and some of the
But
core people that we
Thoughts
still
is
have
he's
about.
deep. Like I be having to re-listen to what Thoughts said. He be saying some deep shit.
Dots is
I
an
be
almanac. He's a
he's a
living, yeah,
yeah. I didn't I don't think I appreciated enough of what he was saying because the way he speaks is so intricate
right,
and like a puzzle.
right.
But when you put the pieces together, I don't know if you ever done a puzzle.
Yeah, I
And
have.
when you get to a certain place within the puzzle, it's not just pieces anymore. It starts to become beautiful, and you
Right,
start to get excited about filling in the rest of the pieces because you want to see the end of it. You know what I mean?
sure,
Because people think that the excitement about a puzzle is the end of it. No, 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 no. The excitement about a puzzle is when you go from the point of, man, I don't know how these pieces fit, to
right,
you start to see the picture. That's when it's exciting. You know what I mean? And then you start like, okay, yeah, I want to see how this looks. That's
yeah,
how thoughts speaks.
yeah,
And if you listening to him and you putting it together, there comes a point in his conversations. And I got to experience that listening to him when he was on Lit's channel and I was just listening to him talk.
yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, oh wow, oh
Oh yeah,
shit, that made sense.
yeah,
It blew my mind.
yeah, yeah,
And so yeah, I was like, okay,
yeah,
I
for sure.
I did not understand a layer of him, and now I do, and I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, multifaceted, multifaceted. Well, folks, thank you for your time, and much more to come. Much more to come. Everybody be well. Have a blessed evening, morning, afternoon, day, wherever you are. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Hey,
Peace.
peace, 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 peace.